These Reddit stories are cheaters getting owned in 13 seconds. Wife of less than 2 months got caught cheating. Manipulation is crazy. Okay, we gotta look at this. Let's look at this. Okay, this is the wife talking. She says, "It just shows me you don't care. You're effing with my emotions. I really don't think I can do this much longer. I don't know who you are anymore. You don't care that I don't have anyone. You're just going to hang out with people and make sure I'm all alone and you're not the person I married. I don't know who you are anymore. I really don't." Wow, she said that twice. Okay. Continuing on. "I understand you're in pain, but if you cheated on me, I would never do what you're doing to me." That's bold. "You're not even fighting for us. You never really have, actually. I'm going to leave you alone. You're not going to hear from me. You're hurting me so bad. You made our friends turn against me. Like, actually, F you. I have no one because of you." Dang! Top-notch manipulation right there. Makes sense because it's from the subreddit manipulation. That is crazy. That reminds me when I dumped my ex. He tried multiple things to make me feel bad about it. He went from, "Oh, I don't really care about this. This is fine. I'm doing great." And then to I can't even remember. It was so long ago. If I was back in the day where I actually dumped him, I would be able to tell you the story better. But basically, I just remember it being a monologue where, you have to do different tactics to get the audience to actually respond to your monologue. It was kind of like that. And it was it was a lot. It was you're too much, sir. Bro, look at it this way. You learned your lesson early enough to move on with your life. She isn't worth your breath, let alone your thoughts. Valid. The dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed. That's going in my mental Rolodex for later use. Oh, you guys are great. It's unbelievable that she thinks it's your fault and that your friends don't want to deal with her anymore. Boo freaking who. Yeah. That one was short and sweet. That's absolutely a lot. That's a lot. Am I the poop snoop? Did I ruin my relationship by kissing my girlfriend's cousin? And she now knows? So I, 27 male, messed up big time. I've been dating my girlfriend Sarah, 26 female, for almost 2 years now. Things were going well, and I really thought she might be the one. We've had our ups and downs like any other couple, but nothing too serious until now. A few weeks ago, Sarah's cousin Lisa, 24 female, came to stay with us for a bit while she was looking for a new job. I've met Lisa a few times at family gatherings, and we've always been friendly, but that's it. Well, at least that's what I thought. One night, Sarah had to work late, so it was just me and Lisa at the apartment. We were watching a movie, having a couple of drinks. Before I knew it, one thing led to another, and we ended up kissing. I don't know why it happened. It wasn't planned, and I immediately regretted it. But the damage was done. The next morning, I told Lisa that what happened was a mistake and that we should forget it ever happened. She agreed and said she didn't want to make things weird between us. I thought that was the end of it, but I couldn't shake the guilt. A few days later, Sarah came home early from work, and she caught me and Lisa talking in the kitchen. It wasn't anything incriminating, but the tension between Lisa and me must have been obvious, because Sarah immediately knew something was up. She pressed us about it, and I panicked. Lisa and I exchanged looks, and Sarah put 2 and 2 together. I didn't even have to say a word. She was devastated. She didn't yell or scream, she just looked heartbroken. She asked me straight up if I had cheated on her with her cousin. I couldn't lie to her, so I told her the truth. She stormed out of the apartment without saying anything else. Now Sarah isn't answering my calls or texts. Lisa moved out to stay with a friend, and I'm left here, feeling like the biggest jerk in the world. I hate myself for what I did. I don't know if Sarah will ever forgive me. It's not just that I hurt her. I betrayed her trust, and I don't know if I can ever fix that. I don't even know where to start. Should I try to talk to her or just give her space? I messed up, and now I'm scared I've lost the best thing that ever happened to me. Am I beyond saving, or is there still hope I can make this right? Boy, you're beyond saving. She needs to drop you. It was her. It's not just one thing led to another. No, you have no self-restraint. What? You don't have no self-restraint. Cheating in general is bad. Cheating on her with her family? Dude, I hope she drops you both. That's beyond effed up. Definitely beyond saving. Yes, I hope the girlfriend goes no content with a cousin and drops OP. He obviously has no self-control, which means he makes a poor partner. I must be right. Facts. I don't know how it happened. Shut the F up. Yeah, you do. You watched a movie, drank with her, and then you kissed her. It's really simple, and it's really effed up. It's not hard to not to kiss somebody. My point exactly. You don't just go I was hanging out with my boyfriend's best friend, and then he looked at me, and I looked at him, and then all of a sudden, my clothes were off. Is that how it works? guys see my pumpkin clip? I'm very happy about it. I love Halloween. My wife confessed to her cheating to me, and I'm disgusted by my response. I, 41 male, have been married to her, 37 female, for 13 years with 3 kids. Oh, she cheated with 3 kids. That's so bad. For the couple of months, I had my suspicions that something was going on with her. She travels frequently for work, around 3 to 4 days every month, and always is very busy during these trips. She would never take video calls and rarely answers voice calls, especially at night. Every time when she's back, she's cold and distant and very protective of her phone. The way I tried to deal with my suspicions is to treat her with the exact opposite, always being supportive to her and her career, showing her how much I missed her and how much the kids missed her. Meeting her with flowers and sometimes gifts when she's back. And this is why she broke down and confessed. She opened the conversation by, "Why are you so good to me? I'm trying to push you away and you're doing this to me," before breaking down in tears. Turns out she's doing it with her much younger colleague and travel companion over the past 4 months. Dude, I'm sorry. That's bad. When she spelled it out, I felt empty. No anger, no retaliation, no name calling. I guess I was expecting it. I even said, if this is what you want, then more power to you. Then I smiled and went to watch a football match. I'm just gonna talk over my dog barking. What kind of cuckold response was that? I don't even have that kind of kink. I'm all over my head right now trying to explain why I acted like this. Since I met her, I always felt like she's settling with me. Have I just let her manipulate me into submission? A couple of days of awkwardness had passed without much talking as I decided to stay late in my office. Yesterday night, she offered sex. And while the rational response should have been to scream at her and storm away, I was just numb and let it happen. She was more wild and passionate than ever. I guess she thought that would make it up. Today, after taking the kids to bed, she wanted to have a conversation about where do we go from here, and I still don't know how to feel or what to say. I don't even know why I'm sharing this, as I know strangers of the internet cannot tell me how to feel, but I needed somewhere to get this off my chest, but here it is. Dude, I am so sorry. Your poor children. I'm curious how old your children are. I can imagine your kids are probably around the age of 10. I'm so sorry. You need to divorce her. You can't. Someone said, I think you're in shock. I totally agree. I think you're just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Your reaction is honest. It's not wrong at all. It sounds like you're in shock still, which is understandable. Do you know where you want to go from here? If you don't, just hear her out then. Unless you have a reaction to whatever she says, tell her you have nothing to say at this time. You are in shock. Sounds like you're already detached from the moment you realized ages ago. Be the better person, man. You are deserving of so much more. My advice is to be smart about this. Take the option that has more advantage to you and your children in the end. Forgive her. Live your life. Yeah, I disagree. She had an affair for 4 months. That's not one of those one-night mistakes. Proceed as you want, but divorce sounds like the best option. You're still young. You can perfectly redo your love life. I don't think there's one-night mistakes at all, actually. I think this was just a huge mess. She made a conscious decision and it was over a period of time, and she has children. It affects her children. It affects you. You deserve to divorce her and find something better. Your kids, when they're grown up, will be happy that you are in a better relationship than with a cheater, because they will find out at some point that their mother cheated on their father. They will find out, and then they'll resent her and they'll be like, oh, poor daddy stayed with mom. No. Just don't. Okay? Just don't. This one's not short and sweet. The time I caught my girlfriend with my brother. This was about 2 years ago. I was coming home from work early and I noticed my brother's truck outside. I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe he had come to drop off something, like a gift. When I opened my front door, I heard noises coming from the upstairs. It always starts with the noises. At this point, I was thinking the worst. When I went upstairs, to my horror, I found my brother and my girlfriend in bed together. I ended up punching him and we got into a fight. After all this unfolded, I broke up with my girlfriend. I haven't spoke to my brother since. Any advice on how to speak to my brother again? You sure you want to do that? You want to talk to him again? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Don't do that to yourself. No, don't do that. Someone said, LOL, why do you want to talk to him again? People are wild. Should have had a threesome and had her get her sister for a threesome with you. Gross. Oh, gross. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me to this wild Reddit story video. If you like this video, I would love it if you subscribed. I would love to see you in the next video. My goal is 1 million subscribers, and currently I'm at 400, so we have a little bit to go. We can get it. We're good. We're fine. If you made it this far in the video, here's a dog. Get her up in the light so you can see her. Look at her little bandana. Subscribe.